Yes, I am 36 weeks pregnant, 4 weeks from a full 40. 36 weeks pregnant, and baby's gonna come anytime soon. In 2 more days, I will be finally 37 weeks. But before anything, I know this baby is going to be here between 38 weeks and 37 weeks. So I have 1 more week of just enjoying myself being pregnant, being able to sleep whenever I feel like sleeping, being able to get the rest whenever I feel like resting. Because, man, once this baby comes, who knows what kind of rest I will be getting. If it's going to be a one of those babies that cries a lot, just won't shut up. Or just one that is like at no existence. But either way, 1 more week for me to just relax. I already know it. My body's already telling me, letting me know, like, hey, I'm coming soon. Um, First of all, how I'm feeling at 36 weeks. So this is gonna be my update for you guys for my 36 weeks. See, I am getting Braxton Hicks, and Braxton Hicks are just like pre-labor contractions. So they're not those severe ones, but those are the ones that are letting you know, like, hey, I'm coming. This baby's coming. Beware. I'm almost there, taking you to labor. So, yes, Braxton Hicks throughout the day. Those are the pains that I've been going through. Now, besides that, um, my energy is back. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My energy is back mostly in the afternoon. During the day and morning time, I'm a little bit more drained, but it's because obviously during the afternoon, nighttime, I'm up. I usually go to sleep like 2 in the morning. So obviously, I'm going to be tired morning time, but body is drained in the morning, half day, but in the afternoon, evening, my energy is like amazing, like amazing, amazing. One thing that finally haven't felt, or I was having a lot of vaginal pressure, where when I would lay down and like try to flip from one side to the other side, when my legs would be like trying to move, it will feel like something down there was like just pulling apart. I had literally had stopped weight training, and I told myself that I was going to start weight training on my third trimester. And the reason is because my second trimester, my body was just like on full recovery. Like, it just was very tired and just needed some rest. So I officially stopped doing everything that else that I was doing. Obviously, I gave my body some rest. So when I returned back to doing squats, lunges, so as soon as I started doing weight training, um, I feel like my pelvic floor muscles, my vaginal muscles, my whatever, however many muscles we have down there, they were finally relaxed, ready to go. Because obviously, your body does get stressed, especially when your body's used to having when your body is used to working out so much, and then all of a sudden you just stop doing a certain workout. Sometimes your body does get stressed, where your body needs it, where your body starts to do these funny things and start like requesting, like, hey, we haven't done this workout. So obviously, I went back to doing my weight training. And once I started doing that, like, my muscles, I mean, the discomfort is still there, it hasn't gone away. Just the pain, there's no pain. So I feel like my muscles are finally relaxed, and I hope that I got them very, very strong, ready to go. Um, because I was asking my doctor, like, hey, like, and this has been my doctor, my OBGYN. She's been my OB since my first pregnancy, and she knows that I'm a fanatic of working out. My first pregnancy, she did scare me, that she said that I shouldn't work out. But my second pregnancy, I told her, like, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to do whatever I feel like doing. And then this pregnancy, I mean, she already knew Like there was no going back and forth with me. There was no debating. So she pretty much always just let me do whatever it is. She'll ask a lot of questions because obviously the questions that I have, she doesn't even have the answers for. And I feel like there's a lot of doctors out there that they don't even have the answers for. Like I asked her, like, I'm having this vaginal discomfort, and she's like, oh, that's normal. A lot of women go through it. And then it's just like, well, what can I do to stop that discomfort? Oh, nothing. That happens. And then all of a sudden I'm like, no, there has to be something that I can do to stop this. So I said, I'm going to get myself back to weight training. I'm going to start squatting. And bam, as soon as I started squatting, no more discomfort. I mean, no more pain. Discomfort is still there because obviously baby's ready to come. But the pain, there's no pain there. So I hope that one day there'll be a facility where a lot of women are able to go and get a lot of information, because I feel like women, like once we, because it happens to me, so I'm guilty about it. When we get pregnant, we don't want to know about things. I feel like, we just get pregnant and then we don't ask questions. We don't want to know about anything, but we should be getting ourselves very educated. Like, I didn't know what tearing was. I'm glad that I never went through that, but I didn't know anything about tearing until, I started to ask so many questions. It's usually like older women who are down to give you the information that you need, who just have no filter in their mouth. You ask other women your age or younger that have been pregnant or gone through pregnancies, gone through labor, they always be like, oh, that has never happened to me. Oh, I don't know anything about, like, come on, let's be real. Let's talk about reality, because no one out there is perfect, and if you can give me some information that's going to help me, I am very, very appreciative of it. And I'm glad that while I was working at a women's gym, there were usually older women. And what I mean by older women, women that were already in their 50s and up, and these women had no filter. So I asked so many questions, I learned so much, and I'm glad I did. And I'm glad I asked so many questions, because I know for tearing, it's I've heard stories where it's horrible. But tell me, why when people get pregnant, why don't they take care of themselves? Why don't they start doing something to prevent that tearing? As other things in labor can be, we can prevent them from happening if we prepare ourselves to what's coming for. Also, going through contractions, I feel like there is classes. I feel like the classes out there, like, they just teach you basic stuff. They don't teach you like really, really traumatic things that can happen. To really prepare you to labor. I don't think there'll be anything and never out there that can prepare you for labor. Just the experience, and mentally being very strong, getting yourself there, mentally strong. Once I started squatting, lunges, sumo squats, that that pain was gone. Discomfort is there, like I mentioned, just the pain is not there anymore. Um, so I hope that my pelvic floor muscles and my vaginal muscles and my butt muscles and all the muscles that I'm gonna need to get this baby out, it does it on its own. Because when I was pregnant for my second baby and when I went through labor, it was just a 2 hour thing. Baby came out by himself. I didn't do anything. I didn't push. My body, like, I felt like my muscles down there contracting and doing the pushing and the work for me. So I did a lot of weight training when I was pregnant with him, like a lot of weight training. I wasn't as tired as I was with this one. But the reason why I was very tired for this one, let's go back and reflect on my first trimester. My first trimester, I was notified that I might have had a ectopic pregnancy. And gladly I didn't. They just couldn't find the fetus. He was hiding up from us. But since I had a very, very busy schedule training people on top of my kids, my housework, my husband, and then having some me time, I was so hard on myself, because I was just like, I don't want to gain so much weight through this pregnancy. I want to have a healthy pregnancy, a super, super healthy pregnancy. So I'm going to do everything I can within my power to have this healthy pregnancy. So I think I put so much pressure on myself. But you know how it is, the body will slow you down. And that's exactly what happened. My body slowed me down because once second trimester came around, it was like, no, honey, you are about to stop. You're not going to work out. You're going to give yourself a break. And I did. I had to really literally give myself a break for second trimester. I was asleep. Any little chance I got, I slept. Like I slept. And my second trimester, I slept a lot. I only worked out maybe once, twice a week, if I the most. And once third trimester came around, I am glad I now feel how I feel with energy. Um, and when I have a lot of energy, that's when I take the most advantage of getting certain things done. But obviously, when I know I'm not gonna have that energy, I'm not going to get that done. So when I have the most energy, that's when I get a lot of things done. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a picture of how I look right now. My baby is very low. My belly is low, heavy now. So I do get exhausted. I have the energy, but I do get exhausted because my baby and my belly is heavy now. So I started working out in the evenings, and that's late night, maybe 9:30, 10 p.m. That's when I have so much energy, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get myself going and working out and pushing myself to get this workout session in. And what I do is nothing but weights. So this week is gonna be my second to last week doing weight training. Next week, if baby's not here by Monday, then I'm gonna go ahead and do weight training all the way to Friday, and that will be my last day. No more exercising. I'm just gonna rest my body and then just let my body do what it's going to do, pretty much. But it's very important that we educate ourselves about pregnancy and how many hormones we lose, why we lose them. I still haven't gotten all that information just yet. But I know once I go to my appointment in 2 days when I turn 37 weeks, I'm going to go ahead and ask my doctor all these questions, questions that I've never asked, things that I want to know about and learn about. Because I obviously, for this time around, my 40 days, I am going to just sit back, relax, enjoy myself, take a day at a time. I'm not going to put no pressure on myself for recovery. I'm just going to take one day at a time. One day at a time. And my routine hasn't changed anything. I still drink my Herbalife tea every morning. And then after that, either I'll drink my shake or eat a meal. And if I don't eat a meal, well, obviously I drink a shake. And then if I don't have a meal, obviously I have my protein shake. But I always make sure I drink my protein shake at least once a day. If that's not in the morning, then I'll drink it right after my workout. And I eat twice to three times a day. And I snack out throughout the day, vegetables and fruits. And just try to keep my body moving because obviously I don't want to retain so much water. And I know I retain a lot of water, especially my legs. Like my legs, they always get thick. I'm glad this time around they're not as thick as other times, but yeah, that's the biggest one. And also I drink my collagen. I wasn't drinking it in my second trimester because like I said, I was busy, drained, I was all over the place. But now that I took my nesting time, I started to drink my collagen and I am just glad that he's almost here, and um, I'm just taking a day by day kind of thing now. I'm not in no rush. I'm enjoying myself because obviously I'm not ready to wake up. And I'm glad that, we now have maternity leave for men. So my husband's going to be here and I'm going to be able to just relax, enjoy myself, And I hope he really comes through with the OT, the real work. So I'm glad that he will be here to help me, and I won't be doing this by myself. So I'll have the extra support there. Um, and about labor, like I'm a little nervous for sure. because I just don't know what's going to happen. It's just like things can change within seconds. For sure, I wouldn't want to have a C-section, but I can't control what my body is going to do. For sure, I don't want to take any medication, no pitocin, no epidural. I only had an epidural with my first kid. My second kid, no medication. So for this third one, I want to have no medication too. I want to be as strong as I can possibly be, and just want it to go as smooth as it can possibly be. And I'm just ready. I'm just ready for this labor, and I'm ready for whatever happens. Um, Third trimester is amazing. 36 weeks. I one more week of rest, and then baby's here. But whatever comes my way, I am ready. Um, and like I said, I hope one day we have a facility where women can go and get a lot of help, a lot of knowledge, and are willing to open up of what really happens through labor, truthfulness, true stories, and I hope I can do that one day myself. But with that being said, with 36-week update, and I can't wait for baby to be here. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like this YouTube video. Also, share it, share it, share it, and follow me on Instagram, Cali's Finest Fitness. And stay amazing, y'all. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye, guys.